Hey riders, what is really good though? My voice is breaking up. God. This week I am back with another playlist vlog. Whoa, playlist vlog. In this video, I share this month's newly refreshed Sidetracks playlist, as well I review my top 7 picks from this month's playlist. All of that coming up. God. Hey everyone, hi, hello. If you're new here, my name is Ryan Flores and I am an independent singer, songwriter, music curator, and audio engineer. Audio engineer based in Toronto. What a fool. I post weekly vlogs on this channel every Tuesday, with the last vlog of the month being a playlist vlog just like this one. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a like, click that thumbs up button for me, as well subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/rfloresvlogs for vlogs every Tuesday. Okay. And also be sure to ring that bell to get notified of whenever I post a new video. So again, this playlist focuses on highlighting great songs by smaller, independent, or undiscovered artists, mainly in the genres of pop, R&B, and indie, but I am open to listening to and adding songs of all genres. And with that, I have my top 7 picks from this month's Sidetracks playlist, the March edition. So let's get on to the songs. Here is the first track. Here we go. So the first song that I'm gonna share with you guys this week is called Supernatural by Ruby Waters. And Ruby Waters is an alternative singer-songwriter from Shelburne, Ontario. So I guess she's kind of local, I guess. And she cites heavy influence from her parents, who are also musicians. So first impressions, the tempo is like a nice, casual, walking pace. Okay, maybe that's not the actual pace, but you get what I'm trying to say. Good production value overall, super catchy chorus. The beat is stank face and loosely. Right off the bat, the bass and the beat, along with the rhythmic delivery of the vocals, makes for an intro that induces curiosity, and then it slowly builds up toward the chorus. The pre-chorus has a great melody which leads nicely into the chorus, which then is something that is very catchy and memorable, and I was already humming the melody of the chorus, singing "Loving You is Supernatural." Like, it's so catchy that like it just sticks with you on your first listen. Yeah, I mean, that's what a chorus is supposed to do anyway, right? This chorus, it sounds full, it sounds exciting, it sounds rhythmic, and the vocals, they sound great. You can hear like the confidence and the conviction in the vocals. Overall production of the song and the recording quality, it sounds great. Great sounding guitars, pumping drums, and that touch of organ that comes in and out, that's really cool as well. And according to an article on Ones to Watch, Ruby Waters, quote, channels her purest emotions and expresses her truest self in Supernatural. She says, "The song to me is about the feeling of diving into something you've been curious about for a while, going into it headfirst without thinking." That excitement, that adrenaline rush, that nervousness, all those feelings that you get before you dive into something new or something unknown, like this is what that song kind of is about. Definitely check out this song, Supernatural by Ruby Waters, artist from Ontario, so I guess she's local. All right, let's get on to the second song. Here we go. I don't wanna be your ex. We were too good at being friends. Can we still hang out on the look at why? I don't wanna be get your good up with a sex. So the second song that I'm sharing with you guys this week is called X. EX, like as in an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, by an artist named Kiana Lede. And Kiana Lede is an American singer-songwriter based in LA, but she's originally from Philadelphia. In terms of her story, she had a not so ideal upbringing and made the move to LA all by herself. And she hopes that when people listen to her music, that they feel and hear the vulnerability and the truth in her music, while also finding self-awareness and self-worth in themselves. So first impressions of the song, solid beat, definitely a head bopper. Yeah, the vocals sound great, and the melody as she sings the word X at the end of the chorus, that in itself is really hooky, really memorable. The production is not really too complicated. There are drums, guitars, and pads, but this, like, I guess simpler production really helps to highlight Kiana's vocals. And I was initially drawn to Kiana Lede through her covers on YouTube and then her single I Choose You. And it was her vocals and her technique that really got me hooked to her as an artist. And then this song and then the EP that is actually on caught me by surprise, because the last that I've heard of her was her single I Choose You, and then I recently came across this EP, which was released last year, and bruh, nice surprise. I'm so happy to see that she's still releasing music because she has a great voice. According to verified commentary on Genius by Kiana Lede herself, the song is about coming out of a relationship, but you feel like you aren't finished with the person that you're seeing or that you were seeing. And on the other hand, you do like having that freedom from being in that relationship, but then you're also kind of sad because you're not in it anymore. Yeah, the relationship is over, but you don't want to become a stranger to that person. You meant and were everything to this person, and now it's just like you're strangers, like you don't know each other. And basically, this is what that song is about. That's what you don't want to happen, right? There are a few lines in the song that had like impact for me. Some of these lyrics were, we went from 2 a.m. calls to zero communication. So that's one line. Another line, just because it's different and we're not the same doesn't mean things have to change. Okay. I don't gotta be in love with you to love you. And let's skip the awkward run-ins or pretending like we're strangers. There's some great commentary on the song on Genius that Kiana Lede has put. So I definitely recommend going on there and reading it. It's pretty insightful and just gives a lot of background as to how and why the song came to be. So definitely check out the song called X by Kiana Lede. All right, let's get on to the third song. Here we go.
All the boys go dum when the beat drops. See the way you follow the drum, and I'm a girl street. Yeah, they all go dum when the track gets loud, and they want me to hands up. All the boys go dum when the beat drops. See the ones who follow the drum, and I'm a girl street. Yeah, they all go dum when the track gets loud, and they want me to hands up. All the boys go dum.
The third song that I'm sharing with you guys this week is called Switch by Jansons and Dope Earth Alien. Interesting. Jansons is an electronic artist from the UK, and Dope Earth Alien is a hip-hop and R&B artist from Toronto, the 604. First impressions of the song, that beat though. That beat. It really gets me bopping my head from start to finish, honestly. It's energetic, it's driving. I can imagine this playing in a club, even though I don't go clubbing, but I can imagine it. So the genre that this was classified under on Spotify when I found it was UK Tech House, which is basically a genre that combines elements of techno and house. I don't typically listen to techno music, but I kind of low-key like house music. Like, I don't think I realized this until recently. I guess I'm just very picky about what I like. Like, there has to be a really good combination of a beat, a rhythm, and a sample or a vocal. Yeah, like I said, I don't typically listen to songs in this genre because in general, I prefer songs that have a good melody, have acoustic guitars, like vocals, and a great, memorable, catchy melody and a chorus and all that kind of stuff. This song lacks most of those elements, but somehow it still got me. It got me hooked. I think the reason why I like the song is because of the production. That production really makes up for all of the things that I would look for in a song, like vocals and melody and lyrics and all of that kind of stuff. The production makes up for it. Yeah, it's just from the way that the vocal is delivered and manipulated, to the dynamics of the song building up and releasing, to the booming of the kick drum, that pulsing hi-hat, and the sprinkle of electric noises and oscillators. I'm definitely feeling it. So definitely check out this song. It's called Switch by Jansons and Dope Earth Alien. All right, let's get on to the fourth song. Here we go.
Pick it up and ride.
Hey.
Pick it up and ride. Pick it up and ride. Ride. Pick it up and ride.
So the fourth song that I'm sharing with you guys is called Ride by Sarah Diamond. And Sarah Diamond is a Canadian singer-songwriter from Montreal. So first impressions of the song, the vocals sound great right off the top. Like they sound awesome. We really get a feel of her range and her technique early on in the song, and it kind of reminds me of Alessia Cara. Like it gives me those kind of vibes. There are elements of R&B, soul, pop, and hip-hop in the song and in the production. I really love layered vocals, and in this song there's like layered octave vocals and layered background vocals. I'm such a big fan of that sound that it creates and that technique or those techniques in production. So yeah, the chorus, it's very simple and it's memorable. In comparison to the verses, it's much more singable. If we're gonna talk about like getting people to sing your song, yes, the chorus in this song is so much more easy to sing than in the verses. Like I was saying, it's not that easy to sing in the verses, and as a result, it might make it a little bit less memorable overall as a song, but you can certainly remember the great vocal performance of it. In an article on Ones to Watch, Sarah says, quote, "Ride is an anthem for anyone who has felt trapped in their mind and has allowed fear to dictate their decision making. Together, we can ride and make the most of the lives we were given and the lives we choose to create." And there's one line in the song that got me doing like a double take. I was like, ooh, okay. And that's at the end of the second verse where she says, "So baby, baby, baby mine." Did you catch that? So basically, baby, baby, the first two babies are the word baby, and then the last time she says baby, it's actually like be mine. Like, bruh. That oronym, when was the last time you heard the word oronym? That's what this is. It's an oronym that I think is great. So definitely check out this song, Ride by Sarah Diamond. Again, she is a Canadian singer-songwriter from Montreal. Okay, Canadian, I see you. Okay, let's get on to the fifth song that I'm going to share with you guys this week. Here it is.
I still got your Nikes laying in my closet, right there in the corner, teasing me. I still got your Nikes laying in my closet. All they do is bring back memories. No, I can't get you out of my kiss.
So the fifth song that I'm sharing with you guys this week is called Nikes by Jake Miller. And Jake Miller is a singer-songwriter and producer from Florida. And he was previously signed to Warner Bros., under which he headlined tours and supported artists and also released 2 EPs. However, he separated from Warner Brothers because he felt like he didn't have as much creative freedom under a contract and under a record label. So he separated from them and then has become independent, and then recently has signed with Sony, presumably under like better contract terms where it would allow him to have more creative freedom. And speaking like as an artist, you definitely want to have as much creative freedom as you can get, because at the end of the day, that's really for you as an artist. You want to be in control of most of your songs, and I think Jake Miller went through that phase, learned from it, and is now blowing up. I guess, is that the right term? I don't know. First impressions of this song. Okay, so the title kind of threw me off because I was like, Nikes, bruh, this better not be like some dumb ass rap song, like, you know, those rap songs that like just brand drop like Gucci and all that kind of stuff. Like, I really hope this song doesn't turn out like that. So I took a listen, took a chance, and I was like, oh, this is not as bad as I thought. The production is really great, and I think it makes up for the shortcomings in the lyrics of the song, but I'll kind of explain that a little bit later. So I think the song has a really great and strong chorus. The song opens up with the stripped down version of the chorus, and when you listen to it lyrically, you're kind of just curious. I'm like, oh, like, what do these Nikes actually mean to this person? Like, why does it remind him of this person? Like, you kind of want to know. So it initially just draws you into the song right away. And then when that second chorus comes around after the first verse is done and over with, it comes in like pretty hard. Like, the production just hits you right in the damn face. Like, the thing is that that's not something that is uncommon in pop and electronic music. So the idea that these pair of Nikes that this guy has laying in his closet reminds him of a previous relationship, that idea is pretty creative, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that you can pull a song out of that one little thing, that's great. Is it revolutionary? Probably not, but the idea is pretty cool. And apart from that idea, lyrically, like I mentioned earlier, the song is it's okay. Like, it's not really challenging. Having said that, I do appreciate the simplicity and the straightforwardness of the lyrics. Like, you read the lyrics and you kind of just right away understand what the artist is saying. Like, it's not really challenging. It doesn't really make you want to think. The idea of having an item, doesn't matter what it is, it can be a pair of shoes, Nikes, whatever it is. That idea of having something that reminds you of a previous relationship or a person that you knew in your past that you kind of broke off with for whatever reason, like that whole idea is pretty relatable. And I think going forward with that idea, it definitely is something that a lot of people can relate to. And I think that really ups the commercial potential of the song because it is talking about something that most people have experienced. So definitely check out this song, Nikes by Jake Miller. God. Anyway, let's get on to the 6th song that I'm gonna share with you guys this week. Here we go.
How can I be sure that our love is always what it seems to be? What it means to me. How can I be sure that goodbye is only for a little while till I see you smile?
So the 6th song that I'm sharing with you guys this week is called How Can I Be Sure by Duran Jones and the Indications. And this is a soul band based out of Indiana. And first impressions, definitely like a throwback type of song. Like you get those throwback feels. It has 70s soul and R&B feels to it. It's retro. And those vocals, that falsetto is crazy. Like, it's crazy. The vocals are absolutely great. Like, I wish I could falsetto. Like, me as a singer, like, I can't really do falsetto. I'm more of a, like, I guess a power vocal, if you will. Like, I can't really sing in falsetto. I don't know why. But anyway, so about those vocals, like, I actually watched a live video of them on YouTube performing this song, and the main vocalist absolutely killed that falsetto part. Like, it sounded so similar to the actual recording. So this recording of the song, I was blown away. And then I actually watched another video of them recording this live, and that same vocalist is also the drummer of the band. So in this video, he's drumming and singing falsetto. Like, excuse me? You need to calm down. So there's a part in the song where there's a build-up with the trumpet and the saxophone into the second chorus, and I absolutely love that build, like the way it progresses melodically. Bruh. I also love how that main riff of the instrumentation also serves as part of the vocal melody. So I found that pretty cool. Overall, the production has a really retro soul feel. Those keys, those horns, those guitars. The atmosphere is definitely set with this production. And I think people who really enjoy soul music, especially that music from the 70s and the 80s, I think they will appreciate this song and what this artist is doing. The song sounds like it's about heartbreak or about a relationship that seems to be falling apart, and one where you question how sure the love is between you and that other person. How sure are you? How can you be so sure? So definitely check out this song. It's called How Can I Be Sure by Duran Jones and the Indications. All right, we've reached the 7th and last song that I'm going to share with you guys this week as featured on my Sidetracks playlist. So here's the last song. Here we go.
Be underneath the palm tree.
Okay.
Where I lay my head. Where I lay my head. I ain't gotta worry.
So the 7th and the last song that I'm sharing with you guys this week is called Palm Trees by Surfaces. And Surfaces is a band that is based out of Texas. First impressions of the song, I either imagine myself chilling on a beach on a really nice day with a light breeze, or just driving on a boulevard lined with palm trees during the day or night. The song is super chill. It definitely sets the mood and the atmosphere well. It's a summer jam. It's a summer jam, and I'm listening to it now and just reminds me and gets me excited of the warm weather that's about to drop. I love the layered harmonies along with the playful electric guitar. That chorus, it's definitely mood setting, it's relaxing, and it really does mentally send you to the beach. And then when the drums and the bass drop at the start of the chorus, bruh, it's a whoa moment. Like, whoa. I also really love those syncopated offbeat keys that play in the chorus. Personally, I think the song is a little bit long, but that can likely be attributed to the fact that the tempo is a little bit slower than the other songs I've shared this week. I personally think we could have done away with the outro, but it's whatever. The thing is, having said that, although the song is over 4 minutes long, it doesn't really sound like the song is dragging, which is a good thing, because there are songs out there that are like by the 2-minute mark or the 3-minute mark, it really sounds like it's dragging. But this song, you kind of lay back, you listen to it, and before you know it, it's over. Like, it's one of those songs. The lyrics in the second verse, they kind of sound lazy. Like, there are 3 lines that end with the word me, so I don't know, they were just lazy to rhyme or whatnot. But considering the context and the intended mood of the song, maybe that laziness actually makes sense. There's a line in the pre-chorus leading into the chorus, and it goes, quote, "I'm doing just fine. If they need me, I'll be underneath the palm trees." That whole line, that's a mood. It's a mood. And then the vocal leading into the last chorus, like the vocals just kind of do this little thing, and I'm like, okay, you better get it, okay. So definitely check out this song. It's definitely a summer jam and one that puts you in that summer mood. Okay, that's everything. Those are the 7 songs that I wanted to share with you guys this week. If you like them, let me know. Leave a comment below letting me know what songs you like, or if you listen to the playlist, let me know what songs on the playlist that you enjoyed. Again, these are my top 7 picks from this month's Sidetracks playlist, which is now available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music. Okay, definitely check that out. Don't forget to give this video a like. Click that like button for me if you enjoyed the video as well. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, youtube.com/rfloresvlogs for vlogs every Tuesday. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of whenever I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, check out the playlist, listen to some new music, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.